What do you see?
It's in the ground!
Dragon!
Oh, come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son?
Alright, my dragons friends. The Dovahkiin is back. To continue my Skyrim series of the hardcore Dovahkiin. We're going to go mostly doing shield, build, and sword. The sword of honor. What I'm doing right now, and I was doing right after I stopped recording the last episode. We just sit here doing, you know, the spell. So now I want to get some of the good perks like this one, quiet casting. It really is a must-have for me. And aspect of terror too. Because I want my Dovahkiin to infuse fear on my enemies. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun because mainly this build is supposed to be a tank build. Supposed to be, you know, very focused on shield and sword. But in addition to that, I wanted him to be an illusionist because, you know, it's gonna make things a hell of a lot more fun in the long run, and it's going to give me way more options for tactics and strategies, and you know, I will show later what I mean. But you can really troll the enemies with illusion. And illusion is probably one of the most powerful trees in this game. Yeah, so I'm trying to show a little bit of what I'm supposed to be doing, you know, the grinding that I usually I cut out of my videos, but I want to show some part of it for this series. What?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunting or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider turning up myself.
Okay, so now let's go with another very important process of this build, and it's smithing around. Pretty much what I like to do. This is my routine, right? I start to create a lot of iron daggers. You know, and when you are early in smithing, it's going to increase it really fast. Especially if you got the warrior stone. But the one that I have right now, the lover stone, is really great too. Because I prefer that one because I'm always doing a mix of training at the same time. Also suggest you doing leather bracers. I sell the leather bracers back to the to the NPCs or to the blacksmith. But what I like to do with the daggers is I'm going to keep them for practicing enchantment. And I'm going to create enchanted daggers, and then I'm going to sell them back. It's where you practice. You always getting money back.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Took a while, but finally he got out of the way. Now, I want to see what I can do with armor. Oh, by the way, if you wonder, the armor that I'm wearing right now, I when I stopped recording the episode 2, the last episode, I came over here and I bought it. And honestly, it makes me look a hell of a lot better. I really cannot stand that Imperial armor that I was wearing. Now, I also went and buy this blacksmith drug or potion at the alchemy store that is right here in Riften. If you see the map, right here where it says Elgrim's Elixis, that's the store. Yes, I can show it in the map. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna show it in a future episode. The store. Probably I'm gonna walk in. We're gonna see it in camera. But yeah. So what I'm going to do is use it, and I'm gonna try to make the best out of it. The sword. That's all what I can do for now. But that's gonna be, you know, a little buff of damage. And I suggest you to do it, you know, do it fast with the sword and then go and do the armor. Also, another thing I like to do is make some leather strips. And yeah, so I'm gonna come back to him and I'm gonna sell my enchanted weapons, and that way will always allow me to get money and buy, you know, materials back again, so I can keep practicing smith and smithy and enchanting at the same time, which is the ideal, you know.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
Now, jump in here and try to get yourself positioned like I'm doing right now, right on top of the, you know, the gate. See the metal iron gate that is right there at my feet? Try to stay in a perfect line to it. Once you get to this point, what I like to do is make a quick save there, or any kind of save, because if you fall, you may want to reload. You see, it's very tricky, but it's okay. I'm gonna reload and try again. Alright, take 2. Alright, there we go. See, it's not that bad. I have practiced in this jump many times, and I always like to come here and get a Chillrend sword with most of my builds. Anyway, for this series, I want that sword to be one of my main ones. This is it. We need to jump into that balcony. So remember, go into the barrel, then jump into that little roof part, and then use the gate as a bridge. That's a way that you can do this without shout. You can do it as soon you leave Helgen. And now we can take a very awesome view of Riften here. It's not that big when you see it from up here. Now my advice is right here, this is an expert lock, so make a save. If you don't have too many lock picks, make a save before try this. And if you keep breaking too many of them, just reload till you do it right. Come on, you bitch. Yes.
College, Doc said. Use your smarts, he said. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college you meant.
Wizards. That's power. they got that secret magic. You can turn wood to gold. Yeah, wish I could turn wood to gold.
With 3 beers down, the orcs did frown and bid the elf goodbye. But none could know it was not for show, and someone had to die. Told him just to hand over the gold. But did he listen? Oh no. They always have to fight back.
Once was a woman as fair as an evening, of springtime in old Mackay.
Should have known. She was lying. Said she'd wait for me, but they never wait.
I'm gonna start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting disarmed.
Myself.
Go to the college. Use your smarts. Like I'm
Never
supposed to
enough
figure
gold.
out which college he meant.
Good home. Kill him to get some beer every now and then. Stupid bees and their stupid honey. Wisdom. Now that's power. Bet they got that secret magic. Can turn wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
Okay, that felt close. I don't know if will kill me in one hit at the level that I am, because I know I got a big pool of HP, but anyway, there's a trap here. You can lock pick, but I don't want to deal with that. You can just open the door, but be careful with the darts. Yeah, they're poisonous, so just sit back. And this is this glorious room. There you are, my beautiful, sexy baby. Chillrend sword. Probably my favorite one-handed weapon in this game. Now to do the last lockpicking. Ooh. Okay, we're close. Damn it. It's okay, probably it's the other way. This way here. Nice. So she is ours. Just look at her. Now if you see the description that it says 30 points of frost damage, it says only 30 because we came here at this high level. Otherwise it will be doing less damage, elemental damage. I mean the physical damage will be the same and the paralysis effect will be the same, but I don't know. This is pretty much the only great main reason why I came here this high level, is mostly because of that. Also, and also because I can use the HP and the extra perks to make this build, you know, faster, which is my prior objective. I love the way this sword glares. Now, very important thing, this is very important, do not touch anything in that table. There is some, you know, quest related items in that table. You should never touch them if you do it this way. You're supposed to be doing a quest for the Thief Guild to get you all the way up here. And if you do the jump that I did, don't touch anything. Just forget about touching anything in the table. Now, you can loot here, like that jar, like the gold, and you know the generic items like this, but I won't mess with anything in the table. And the reason I say that because I know that it can cause a bug. It's pretty much like a game crashing bug. So just get the sword and that's it. Leave that table alone. That's my biggest suggestion. And I read in the wiki that it could cause a, you know, game-breaking bug, so now I don't need to go that way. That's gonna take me back to the area where the, you know, where the thieves are. So we're gonna get to the sewer area, but later on, not yet. What I'm trying to do in this playthrough right now is just focusing on making my build before starting any quest at all.
Gonna start keeping. A knife in my wrist. This arm. 2 3s? What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull the ace out of my boot.
Okay, so that went all fine. And I got the mighty Sword of Honor. So that makes me very, very happy. I mean, I had done this many times. But this is, I think it's the first time I am recording this. Oh shit. Right. Now... yeah, I'm gonna see if I can enchant my other sword with fire. Mighty Talos. I always like to eat every ingredient that I found when it's new, so that way you learn the alchemist ingredient and you can, you know. Now if you want, remember, pause if you want to read this. I remember I said that I will show this book in a future episode, because I will try to show and display each book that I found, but I don't want to be, you know, showing more than 2 or 3 in one episode, because I don't want the whole episode fly just in books. I know most people are not looking for that, but I am taking my time on displaying the book, so you can pause if you want to read. Now back into the enchanting table.
Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the ragged. Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Now, what is next? Gonna deal with the arcane enchanter, and this time we're gonna get some serious leveling after this, because what I want to do with those iron daggers is that I want to craft, you know, magical version of them as much as I can. Of course, you want to look for the soul type that will sell the best. You see the value over there, and so far this one, stamina damage, is the best one I have for selling. I don't know why, but it sells for more than elemental damage, which doesn't make too much sense to me. But the ideal is to find one of those souls that does damage to the undead, like those that send the undead back to oblivion. But I don't have any of those yet. Now, forgot to put a perk here, Enchanter. It's very important. Insightful Enchanter is really must, and Corpus Enchanter too. Those are the 2 main that I need right now. And at the end, when we get to 100, we can get the extra effect, and then we can put 2 enchantments at the same time to each gear. When you reach that point, is when you start getting really empowered, and but it's gonna take a lot of practice to get there. I mean, right now I am just showing this routine that I do of grinding, and don't worry, this is not gonna be like every episode me doing this. I'm going to only show for this episode how I do it naturally, and for the future I'm gonna speed this up. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be cutting a lot of this, and also I'm gonna make it, that the pace of this series is gonna go fast. I just thought it would be cool if I show the way that I do to make a powerful build in legendary mode. Rather I use exploits or not, well, this is what I like to do. I cannot wait to reach level 70 so I can get the next perk. But level 50 is a good one. You can do some good stuff with it. Now, of course, I'm running out of gems or soul gems because I still, I don't have many. But probably for the future episode, we're gonna go out there in the wild, and I'm gonna start hunting things and soul trapping creatures so I can get, farm more of these gems. Now, what I suggest also is to save the Grand Soul for the last, for when you're gonna make your, final versions, your best version. So what I like to always do is to save the Grands, always, till you reach 100 enchanting. Now we're gonna grab this Dovahkiin helmet and we're gonna apply some magic to it. Either regeneration or more magicka. I mean, I already got some magicka, so I need some magicka booster. I may use this one. Yeah, screw it. Now I'm gonna do something with these Nordic gauntlets, and I'm also gonna put some magicka to it. Now this is, it's just something that's gonna help me in this grinding process, because I have a lot to do. I haven't reached at all, the level of damage that I want to do yet. I mean, forget the fact that I'm level 40 or whatever. I'm lacking the damage. I am more of a resistant character right now, more than anything. And I have some good perks, but I need to level up smithing and enchanting. Because that is the real key in this game, right? For doing damage and having a powerful build. It's all about enchanting and smithy together. Like if you're going to go for a melee build like mine, that you really need to max those up to, so you can finally do true damage to legendary mode. Now I usually say this Grand Soul, I may use it for the steel sword that I have to apply fire to it, so that way we do some decent damage. But I usually prefer to say those Grand Soul gems for my ultimate gear or weapon. Wait, where's my steel sword? Please don't tell me that I think by accident I put some soul to the steel sword. Fuck. Damn it, I was going to put fire to this sword. I messed that up. Whatever. It's okay. It's not a big deal. We can make another steel sword and then apply fire to it. Maybe I can do it on the next episode, or I can do it off camera. It doesn't matter. At least I got the Chillrend sword with me, so I got a real decent sword right now.
You're the one cast those
Come to see Balaman perform miracles? Take a look.
And now, to sell all my beautiful enchanted iron daggers. So this is how I make pretty much most of my money. And but of course all that gold I use it mostly to buy material and soul gems and all those resources that I need to upgrade my smithy and my enchanting. So yeah, again, I cut out in my editing all this type of grindings and all this stuff. But for the first time I decided to take it a little bit more naturally and show how I do some of these things. Now I'm not going to be showing this every time for a future episode till I'm all the way up. I'm sure I'm gonna be doing this a lot of camera, and I'm going to be doing, you know, the same routine, like I said, off camera, and then I edit all together. What I'm going to do next is show how I do soul trapping and where I go to farm for that, and then also what I use to I love that shield. Shield is really cool. What I do to level up my block and other skills. Oh man, this is really expensive, but it's a must-have. I need to buy that because it's super handy. That's also a big part of my, yeah, getting smithing soul. It's a big part of my final upgrades, because once I get smith on level 100 and I put foreign, you know, equipment on me, a ring, necklace, an armor, or an what else is a gauntlet enchanted with smith, then I can do serious, you know, legendary gear. Of course, also using potions for smithy. I'm gonna try this again. We're gonna put the globes and see what we can do with this steel sword. Oh yeah. So well, it does the same damage, 30. So it's okay. That potion that I wasted, it's not a big deal because I kind of getting back what I wasted.
What brings you to Balliman today? Repair? Purchase?
So again, with all those iron ingots that I bought from him, just buy daggers back again. And well, I mean, not buy them, craft them, and then, you know, level up the smith. Once I reach smithy level 30, I can start doing elven gear. Pretty sure it's gonna be a good bet for me to get an elven sword. It's one of my favorite swords anyway. Elven. I like the steel sword a lot, especially the Skyforge version, and of course the Chillrend sword. Okay.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
You gonna buy something? Just what you see here. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it. Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?